Hello and welcome to episode 37 of Unemployed to Unstoppable. Things haven't been going as well as we possibly could have. If you look at the league table here on the screen, we're sat in 14th in the league. Form's not been tremendously good. If I just nip into the schedule here and show you. Since you were last with us, we've been on a bit of a losing streak. We've not done particularly well. We have picked up a really good draw against Man City, got a draw against Everton, somehow managed to scrape penalties against Arsenal in the FA Cup. So things need to pick up. To help us towards the end of the January transfer window, we have made one more signing, which I'll just take you to now. Muaz Radwan from Juve. Again, midfielder, centre. He's come in as cover. He's pretty much fitting in first team. We've kind of played about with the tactics a little bit. We've got a few more defensive positions. We put the back four full defence. We've limited our attacking options to DeSantis and Bruno and put our wingers kind of on more of a support role. This has stopped us conceding so many goals, but we're still struggling to score as many as we would like to. In the episode today, we've got a home game against Newcastle in the Premier League, and then we've got the European Cup second knockout round first leg against Farrell Constanta. So the European journey continues. We're doing alright in that competition. We won all our games in the group stage. That's probably our best chance of getting back into Europe, that or the FA Cup, which we've got Leicester. But yeah, this is the second last episode of the season, so we'll get through to the first game against Newcastle, follow up with a game in Europe, and see if we can pick up a little bit of form with the formation changes. So stay tuned. I'll see you all shortly, and we'll try and kick off with a good start. And welcome back for the home game against Newcastle. So starting lineup today is Mammadov in goals, as if that's a surprise to anybody. A back four of Brian Gill, Moreno, Watiao and Rhodes. Got a midfield three of Dupont, Shell, Webster and DeSantis, and then a front three of Rashika, Padilla and Go Big or Go Home. It's pretty much been forced into condition of players. There's a lot of games been going on recently. We've not got too many big injuries, but Campbell's gone out injured, the Glazers is still injured with long term. And a lot of players have had a lot of matches and their condition's not really good to start, so it is what it is. That's the squad we've got, that's the players we've got. They are capable. Padilla was our first team striker last season. I know Bruno has taken over from that, but he is still a capable player and should be able to get us the goals we need. So we'll just get through the team talk, get into the game and see how we start. It's been a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not so good. Newcastle, one of the sides that actually approached us between episodes previously. Am I regretting not taking the job? No, probably not, because I think we've still got a high number of high potential players that could take us further than perhaps where Newcastle are. When I looked at them, they had quite an ageing squad, as they say that they've just gone 1-0 up, but I felt that to turn around the Newcastle squad, despite them being a rich club, would probably take longer than maybe getting Norwich into a condition that we want them to be in. That being said, it maybe would have got us to the end game quicker, but I like the players we've got at Norwich, so why not stay at the team you enjoy? Maybe we'll get a better offer of a bigger club as we progress forward. If we can win maybe the FA Cup or progress really far in the European Cup, that might get us a job opportunity. Someone hovering about that kind of 6th, 7th place in the league. As Go Big or Go Home gets a free kick, and that's a great strike, but it's been kept up by Ramsdale. Promising though, things looking a little bit better in terms of chances. I mean, they've had one shot, one on target, and they've scored one goal, so it's a little bit hard to take, but as we get into half time we find ourselves a goal down. We have picked up since the start of the match to get ahead on XG, but I just really want to fire them up and get them kind of a little bit more incentive. We'll go to a positive approach away from balanced. I think Padilla's played enough of this match to show me he's not the man to keep us going. We'll get Gleeson on there. Or maybe get Rashika off for I think Bomb. We'll see where that takes us. So hit the hour mark, still a goal down. Not really anything in terms of clear-cut chances, which, like I said previously, I think that last change is going to be Brian Gill for Shipley. Like I said previously, is we've gone to a more defensive formation to try and stop so many goals going in, but that's limiting us on the attacking front. So we really need to find that balance, strike a few more, perhaps support players in the middle and one of the wingers going into attack, because we can't keep going relying on 0-0s and the 1-0 victory. And as you can see there, we've just slipped to a defeat again at Newcastle. The form in the Premier League really continues to be a bit of a problem for me. And hopefully the European game might get us a little bit more in terms of morale and form. I mean, we're slipping down towards them relegation places, which really can't get in there. We've only got 9 games to the end of the season. We've probably got some big tough games in there. And yeah, look, my tactics getting criticised for where we've been so good in the last few seasons. We scraped into Europe. We were at the top of our game with high praise from the board. It's quickly swinging around the other way, and maybe we have to look at a job opportunity and jump ship before we get pushed out the door. But we will try and recover it. Stay with us, and if anyone's got any top tips in terms of tactics, just to slightly tweak it and get a few more opportunities, let us know in the comment section, and we'll see if we can recover this. Apart from that, stay tuned. I'll get ready for the European game. I've not heard of this team before, so I'm hoping it'll be quite comfortable, but we will find out very shortly. Welcome back for our foray into the European competitions against Farrell Constanta. Again, I've never heard of them, so hopefully this should be a fairly comfortable game. Starting lineup for today then is Mamadov in goals, back 4 of Galvez, Matteo, Moreno and Rhodes. Midfield 3 of Webster, Radwan and DeSantis. This will be the first time to see Radwan live in action. And then a front 3 of Go Big or Go Home, Bruno and Rashika, which is a much stronger side than we had in the previous game against Newcastle. Players have recovered, and we should be in a good position to really go on and take the game to them. We've gone attacking from the word go. We've changed our inside forward and inside winger into traditional wingers on support, and really we just need to go out there and get a glut of goals. What makes you confident to stick with the tactics? I think that they've worked before. Webster might be asked to play a different role. Well, he's the best one available, so we'll go with that, and then we will kick off and see how we go. Apologies for that, it was a knock at the door. We'll carry on with the game. 6 minutes in, not a lot's happened, but yeah, so far not too much. I thought we would be a little bit more attacking than we currently are, and we've only got 2 players in an attacking role as such, so maybe we really need to open up and let Go Big and Rashika get a little bit more in the attacking sense. DeSantis was playing fantastic earlier on in the season. He was my go-to guy, first name on the team sheet, but in recent weeks it's not really picked up as much as Watio hits the bar from a corner from Go Big or Go Home. But apart from that, not really a lot has happened in that first half. So we've been good in possession. We just need to get a few more shots on target. Bruno not playing particularly well. I'm actually going to put him back to an advanced forward. He dropped onto a pressing forward because it suits his game more, but I think we'll go back to an advanced forward, see if that gets us more goals, more opportunities as they get a chance. Ball goes into the box, Moreno's missed it, and we're a goal down, so I mean, it can't get much worse at the minute in terms of form. A bunch of absolute nobodies at the minute in Europe have taken the lead against us. Bruno's having an absolute stinker, we've got to get him off. Padilla's going to have to be the man to rescue us from despair. 25 minutes to go. This is an absolute disaster. We really need to get these players fired up because we can't really be going out. There's 10 shots, only 1 on target. We've got a corner. Rashika delivers it into the box. Moreno with it, and he's hit the bar again. So that's 2 shots off the crossbar. But again, we should be making the opportunities for ourselves and really getting this ball over the line. This is going to give us a lot to do in the second leg. We don't have any away goal, and that is a unmitigated disaster of a match. definitely back to the drawing board. We're not creating enough. 6 on defence is probably too many. It's probably I've gone too far back from that poor run of form. It's not stopping us conceding the odd goal, and we're not scoring enough to compensate. So this is going to be a very difficult final 9 games of the season. Stick with it. There'll be more to come, and tune in to see what state we're in for the final game of the season. So yeah, it's going to be a big end to the season. It could go either way. I don't know what state we're going to be in when you come back. I'll have a quick look at the schedule. We either will or won't still be in the FA Cup or the European Cup. If we're still in one of them, one of the last games will be a cup final. Otherwise, we'll just come back for the last couple of games of the season to see if we can avoid relegation and stay in the Premier League. So, once again, thanks for watching. Not the dream episode we were looking for, but sometimes that happens, and we've just got to find a way to pick the form back up again. So, yeah, I'll catch you next time, hopefully with some better news. Take care, and I'll see you soon.